Hello and welcome to the Cubbears fan report for July the 30th, 2024. And today is the trade deadline for the Cubs, the National League, everybody, Major League trade deadline. So the question was, would the Cubs be sellers as cellar dwellers? They did make a big deal. They traded Christopher Morel in the middle of the game on Sunday, and the Cubs won 2 games in a row with Patrick Wisdom hitting home runs 2 games in a row and David Bodie getting RBIs 2 days in a row. So I'm happy for that. But it was a tearful goodbye for Christopher Morel. He sent a really nice tweet. The Cubs picked up Isaac Paredes, who has hit 16 home runs already this year. And in 2 seasons, he has hit a lot of home runs. Let's see what my numbers are. And he's hit 31 home runs over the last 2 years, 16 home runs so far this year. And it was a big deal as the Cubs won on Sunday for 2 games in a row, but they lost yesterday 7-1. Another guy the Cubs picked up got kicked out of the game. It was Pearson for throwing at a guy's head after Cincinnati hit 3 home runs. But Michael Busch did get a home run yesterday, and the Bears resumed practice yesterday and had a decent comeback on offense because they had a lot of penalties on their last practice on Saturday. And Caleb Williams had a nice comeback. Still haven't heard whether he's going to play in the game on this Thursday, but Nate Davis had to take some time off with a leg strain yesterday. And the thing is in preseason, you don't want to push it with an injury. I mean, I think if they were getting ready to play a serious game, he might have stayed in. He probably wouldn't have come out, but you don't want to push it. In the meantime, Ryan Bates can play guard and center, and he's been switching off at center with Coleman Shelton. Now he can move over to guard, and the Bears are still pretty strong on the offensive line because now they have depth. Another thing I want to point out is that Good Morning Football has finally resumed in Los Angeles with Jamie Erdahl back from her maternity leave, and she's as pretty as ever. And Kyle Brandt, who's from the Chicago area, I think he lived in Schaumburg one time and played at Stevenson High School, so I'm a big fan of his, and he does the Angry Runs format. He hit a nice fall that they keep talking about on Good Morning Football, and everybody's talking about how Kyle Brandt wiped out, and he's talking about how he has had numerous injuries on the team. But I'm excited because Good Morning Football is back, and they started off talking about Caleb Williams and how he, as a first overall pick, has the most talented team that anybody's ever gone to. So they have big hopes for Caleb Williams. This is the Cubbears fan report, and I got a picture on the cover photo of my 2 dogs, who I call Cubethel and Bear Lucy, and we got them jerseys, and there's a picture of it on the cover though, but they won't hold still long enough for me to really get them in focus. It's a little blurry because they are hyper dogs. Ethel and Lucy, I call them Cubethel and Bear Lucy. So I got a Bears jersey and a Cubs jersey for them both. But I'm excited. The Cubs didn't look great yesterday, but they have been doing better over a recent stretch. But they got some work ahead of them. They're still in the cellar, and they have been sellers. So we'll find out if anything happens today and perhaps tomorrow. I notice I've had more viewers, and I do appreciate it. Cubbears fan report. Please like and subscribe. But I can see if you're watching and staying quiet. This is the Cubbears fan report for July the 30th. Stay tuned. I'll report on trades and the Bears coming up later this week. Have a great day.